In this video, we'll look at how Sitecore Experience Commerce enables the shoppers and visitors on the storefronts to browse the product catalog and add items to cart. It's important to stress that the scenarios described in the following are examples of functionality of the default Sitecore Experience Accelerator storefront, which is provided with the Sitecore Experience Commerce product. Both the Sitecore Experience Accelerator storefront or your bespoke web shop, as well as the commerce engine itself, can be customized to fit your business needs and therefore might work slightly different. Sitecore Experience Commerce consists of a number of storage and application roles, as well as search indexes. There are 4 commerce engine roles in the Sitecore Experience Commerce product: the authoring, minions, DevOps, and finally shops role. The shops role is an instance of the Sitecore Commerce Engine that serves traffic from shoppers on one or more storefronts, in other words, websites or other channels. In both a single and multi-tenant scenario, all the various storefronts, that is websites, apps, or other channels, are all communicating with their respective shop roles. The shops role, just like the authoring and minion roles, can scale to support demand and is usually installed in close proximity to the Sitecore content delivery instance or instances, which receives the traffic and renders the storefront. When browsing the catalog, a shopper will hit the storefront page containing catalog data. This could be, for example, a product listing or details page in the Sitecore Experience Accelerator storefront. The storefront is served by the content delivery role in the Sitecore Experience Manager product. The layout of the page, as well as content and related marketing information, is loaded from the Sitecore web database, and the rendering uses the web index to search for the details of the sellable items. You should think of sellable items as products or entitlements such as digital downloads or subscriptions. However, given the flexibility of Sitecore Experience Commerce, sellable items can be very broadly configured to fit any business need. The sellable items retrieved from the index are now converted into a Sitecore data model or Sitecore items. This happens in the Commerce Data Provider plugged into the Sitecore Experience Manager, and which calls through to the Shops role. The Shops role Commerce Engine retrieves sellable item entities from the Catalog Entities table in the Shared Environments database. The price of items is calculated using data from the Pricing Entities table, again in the Shared Environments database. And finally, the sellable items are returned back to the content delivery role and rendered and returned to the browser. Now the shopper adds a sellable item to their cart in the storefront. The shopper hits the storefront page containing the add to cart rendering, and any marketing content is retrieved from the web database. The rendering uses the web index to get the details of the specific product, and the index documents are converted into Sitecore items. The catalog data provider takes over here and calls through to the shops role, which retrieves the single sellable item entity from the catalog entities table in the shared environments database. The product is returned back to the content delivery instance and is used to populate the add to cart rendering. The shopper then clicks the add to cart button, which calls through to the shops role. The Commerce Engine retrieves and or creates a cart in the Commerce Entities table in the Shared Environments database. It subsequently retrieves the sellable item from the Catalog Entities table in the Shared Environments database, creates a new cart line object, and updates the cart. The cart is not stored in the Environments database, is now stored in the Shared Environments database and returned back to the content delivery instance where the update is displayed to the shopper. So how would this work in a load scenario? Let's say you have a site with either a large number of cart transactions or a high volume of customers. As previously mentioned, the cart data is stored in the Shared Environments database. So sites with large amounts of cart activities will place load on the content delivery instance, the shop's engine instance, and the shared environments database. It's recommended to scale these entities to match the load as required. Also note that if your solution uses the tracking and testing and personalization capabilities of the Sitecore Experience platform, you should also consider scaling the XConnect collection application role and XDB storage. Please refer to the documentation or scaling videos for the Sitecore Experience Manager and Sitecore Experience Platform for more information on the content delivery and XConnect roles.